What's up, everyone? I'm Chance.
I'm Sergio.
And this is Brick Wall Cinema.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Oh my God.
That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me! I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
Have you ever met a person, you say, hey, let me get some parfait. They say, hell no, I don't like no parfait.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
All right, so, Sergio, you know what we're talking about today, right?
Yeah.
I know what we're talking about too. Good thing, we're on the same page. That's good. So, in honor of Pride Month this month, we're watching Bottoms, the funniest movie of last year, and actually in a couple of years, actually. One of the best movies of last year, the 2023. And, Sergio, how were you introduced to this movie?
How would I introduce this movie?
Yeah.
I would say, I probably said this a lot during our first few episodes, but a very kind of raunchy humor, it's a very dumb, raunchy kind of comedy movie.
Right. And I thought, I saw the trailer in theaters once because the marketing was really bad for this movie. And it just showed like a couple of scenes from the trailer. I'm like, this looks fun. I'll watch it. Nothing else going on in August. And when I came out, I'm like, oh my God, this is the funniest movie of the year. How come no one's watching this? Where is everyone? I'm the only one in here. And I saw it again. Then again with some other friends. Then again, and then I bought it. And saw it again. And saw some other, introduced it to my other friends. Basically, everyone I told this movie about, never heard of it. But we'll get into that once I bring up the box office and today's basic info. So let's get into it. So this movie is rated R, directed by Emma Seligman, released in theaters on August 25th, 2023 to limited theaters with a runtime of an hour and 32 minutes and a budget of $11.3 million. And guess how much it grossed, Sergio?
How much? I'm guessing around, wait, you said 11 million was its budget, right?
Yes.
I'm going to say maybe 10 million.
Wow, it subverted expectations. Made 13 million.
Huh.
So I think I'll consider it a success.
Is it?
I mean, it made its money back.
True, but off the podcast right now, off the recording, you said the same thing about Planet of the Apes.
But Planet of the Apes, that had a bigger budget for marketing, clearly, because you've seen people dressed up as apes walking around beaches with actual horses on them so they could market the movie. They don't really have the type of marketing for this movie. They just have trailers.
True, but they didn't make their money back.
Right. I'm guessing based on people doing what I did with people, which was introducing to them after seeing it first. This movie was never in the top 5 box office, so it slowly made its money back. And that's been the thing with MGM movies. This is from MGM or Amazon MGM Studios, released under the Orion label, which is their contemporary movies, like their Oscar movies. Like they did American Fiction, and they also did Bill and Ted 3 and 2 and 1. So that's their. We're not really sure this movie is gonna work, but we'll give it a little budget and release in theaters. But it's not really what we're hoping to do good. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a low budget tier. You're not gonna get that lion. You'll get that Space Orion thing. That's what you'll get. All studios have a gamble company, which is where they're not sure how it's gonna work, and they'll release under their label. Disney has Touchstone. Disney also has Fox. What Paramount has, it had Paramount Vantage or Vintage, and Fox has Fox Searchlight. Or Searchlight Pictures now. Anyway, I digress. So, the Rotten Tomatoes score for Bottoms, 90% for critics and 89% for audiences. Amazing all around the board. Everyone loves it. And let's get into the cast. Rachel Sennett is PJ. Ayo Edebiri is Josie. Ruby Cruz is Hazel Callahan. Havana Rose Leo is Isabel. Kaya Gerber is Brittany. Nicholas Galstein as Jeff. And Marshawn Lynch is Mr. G. Can you read a synopsis?
Unpopular best friends, PJ and Josie start a high school fight club to meet girls and lose their virginity. Oh, Jesus.
Just say it. Sir, you can't say the word virginity.
Do you think it would be all right if I said it on the episode?
That's what the movie's about, man. I don't think you can get away from it.
No, I know, but is it all right for me to say it on when we're going to be posting it?
You can say the word virginity, Sergio. You're a big boy. You're a 22-year-old boy. You can say it.
Seriously?
Go ahead. Say it.
What's wrong with you, man? Unpopular best friends PJ and Josie start a high school fight club to meet girls who lose their V cards.
Dude, say virginity.
Why?
I wrote virginity so you can say the word virginity. I want to hear the word virginity come out of your mouth.
Write it. This is the synopsis, dude.
I want to hear the word virginity come out of your mouth.
No. Unpopular best friend. All right, let's take this from the top again. I guess. I don't know. Sure, or should I just keep going?
Say virginity and go along.
They soon find themselves in over their heads when the most popular students start beating each other up in the same name of self-defense.
Sergio, you need to say it again and you need to say the word virginity because people don't know what this movie is about if you don't say the word virginity. People don't know what V card is, Sergio. You need to say the whole synopsis. It's only 2 sentences.
All right, then. Unpopular best friends PJ and Josie start a high school fight club to meet girls and lose their virginity.
God!
No, that was just me. I was tripped over my tongue.
Oh, yeah, sure it was.
Tongue twister. Jesus. Wow. Oh. Unpopular best friends PJ and Josie start a high school fight club to meet girls and lose their V cards. They soon find themselves
wrong. Say it right.
When the most popular students start beating each other up in the name of self-defense.
Sergio, we're not going through we're not going to go into this review until you say the word virginity. We're going to say it a lot.
You're going to say that a lot?
We're going to say virginity a lot.
Why?
Because it's part of the movie.
It's part of the movie.
Part of being a grown-up, Sergio, is having to learn how to say big boy words.
The whole point of the movie is them trying to get laid.
Yes, Sergio, say virginity. The word is virginity. Imagine this being a spelling bee and the word you have to say is virginity. Are you going to lose and in front of national television, in front of everyone you know and love because you can't say the word virginity?
Yes.
If you have money relying on this.
Yes.
Really?
You're not going to break me, man.
You know what? I'll say it. Unpopular best friends PJ and Josie start a high school fight club to meet girls and lose their virginity. Virginity. They soon find themselves in over their heads when the most popular students start beating each other up in the name of self-defense. Was that hard? Answer me when I'm speaking to you. I'm sorry. Just kidding. Okay. All right. So let's get into our favorite scenes then. You want to go first?
Wait, favorite scenes?
Yeah, favorite scene.
Huh.
It could be one.
I know. I'm trying to think of one. It's because this movie was so crazy and dumb at the same time that a lot of stuff took me by surprise. I would think the one that I remember the most is the girls blowing up the car.
Really?
Yes. I found it funny as they were trying to mess up the house and it just switches to a wide shot of them trying to throw toilet paper and throwing eggs at a window and the house is completely fine. And then they're like, well, okay, girls, it's all done. Let's just go home. And you see Hazel running saying, it's going to blow. And they're like, oh, yeah, you hear what she said? It's going to blow. And then there's this big car explosion behind them. They all start panicking and jumping into the car, trying to drive away.
That was actually a good scene, though.
Yeah. I believe it kind of encapsulates. Yeah, encapsulates. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The sort of tone this movie is going for, where there's a bunch of dumb stuff that happens to it, but it goes really hard with certain scenes by saying like it's just plain crazy. The situations, the things that are happening is just crazy. Everything else is just like dumb.
Yeah, this movie. Let's talk about tone real quick. This movie knows what it is and wears it on his shoulders. It's like stupid fun. We don't care if it's stupid. We're gonna have it on the background because
it wears its heart on his sleeve.
Yes, that's why he said, or I said shoulders. Same body parts. You know what I mean?
Same difference.
That too.
You really gotta figure out what it is you're trying to say.
I know what I'm saying. You're just correcting me as I'm trying to say it.
I'm a director.
Bullshit. You're the director. You're the AD. You're the one that's saying, all right, pictures up, make sure everything's right. And I'm the one directing. All right.
You were saying?
Oh, yeah, right. My favorite scene. Okay, let's talk about my favorite scene. The entire cafeteria scene.
Which one?
Oh, crap, there are multiple. It was a scene after Josie tells Isabel that Jeff's cheating on her. And The next day shows them in the cafeteria. First thing you see is the jocks carrying or dragging Jeff's food in the cafeteria room, getting food. And so the lunch lady puts pineapple on the tray, and you see what was number 2's name? The
You mean the guy with the number 2 on his jersey?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. I don't think they say his name a whole lot. Do they?
I don't remember.
Or maybe they did say it.
His name is Miles Fowler. His real life name is Miles Fowler. So Miles Fowler comes over and says,
"What the is this? Is there pineapple in this? We talked about this, Janice. Jeffrey's allergic to pineapple."
And he's like, "Look at that right there." And there's a sign that says, "Pineapple is worse than drugs." And you see him throwing away saying, "Eat a bag of dick, Janice," and tosses over their head. It hits a kid, and he's like, "Yeah, well, I wasn't going to do this." And you see him writing on the page, "Plans to blow up school." I'm like, that's such a dark joke. I laughed my ass off in the theater. That's hilarious.
Wait, how's it dark?
A kid saying, "I wasn't going to do this, but now they gave me no choice." And him writing in his book, "Plans to blow up school."
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
You don't remember that?
No, I do not. I only remember at the end when he says, "That was my idea. That was my thing."
You know what? I'm pausing this. I'm showing you real quick.
Eat a bag of dick.
I wasn't going to do it, but this is the last straw.
Oh my God. And even the scene afterwards, where just PJ and Josie talking, the guy behind them, the whole scene of them talking about what happened last night. Did you see what he was doing in the back, Sergio? The black guy in between the shot with Josie and PJ talking.
No.
So throughout the whole scene, you see him gesturing with a corn dog like he's putting it in his mouth. The whole scene.
That doesn't surprise me, actually. Like I said before, this movie has a bunch of dumb humor and a lot of extreme situations, basically.
No, but it's like, look, I'm pausing it. Look. The whole time. So yeah, the whole movie, there's always these little things in the background to look at. That's just hilarious. I'll always catch you off guard.
Like the kid in the cage.
Yes, like the kid in the cage in the classroom. Yes. And not only that, like the flyers, they show some of them on the screen, but some of them say like, "Is game time to get hard or get horny?" There was another one I caught that said, "Smile, he might be looking at you." Let's talk about favorite quotes.
You have a favorite quote?
Actually, no. Yeah. Yeah, I have favorite quotes. I have 4 of them. I have a couple of them. Most of them are from Mr. G.
Wow.
So the first one is,
"The Holocaust. It happened."
Second one,
"Hey, ladies. Let's get it popping in this motherfucker."
I really think we should start the show with this, with that sound clip.
I thought you already planned to do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the third one was, in that cafeteria scene I told you about earlier, once Isabel confronts Jeff about him sleeping with Hazel's mom, he says,
"Are you having sex with Mrs. Callahan?"
"Baby, you look so beautiful. Like so fucking hot. How are you?"
"Dad, are you having sex with her?"
I'm helping her with her taxes."
"Aren't you in 8th grade algebra?"
Well, I can't answer that question because I don't know how to read.
She said that to your face.
"Are you cheating on me again?"
"Baby, no. No, why would I do that? Was one time with your sister. There's 4 times. No, I would never cheat on you again, okay? I promise you, I am not sleeping with her."
"I literally saw you yesterday."
"Shut up, nerd. I fucked your mom."
Before that, he says, "It usually works."
And the last one is, it was when Mr. G was talking to Josie and PJ after their lie was revealed.
"Mr. G, we're really sorry.
Hey, look. You know what? I'm not a fucking idiot. I just look like this."
Yeah. Turns out that Marshawn Lynch, the guy that plays Mr. G, he improvised a lot of his lines.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And after the credit scene, after the movie ends, you see a lot of them going through their lines and practicing the scenes. And it looks like he does improvise a lot. A lot of them actually seem to.
You know he's an ex-football player?
That makes sense.
I think that's why he had a football on his desk. Like a little reference. And so, do you have any favorite quotes, Sergio?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Very dry, bare bones. You want to go to notes?
Sure.
Oh, wait, no. Let's go to favorite characters.
I thought you wanted to rate it, didn't you?
Should we rate now? I thought we were going to do after notes.
That's why I'm asking.
We do after notes.
All right.
Favorite character or characters. Go.
Who's going first?
You.
Oh, all right. Let's see. I think my favorite would be Hazel.
I had a feeling it would be Hazel. You like the characters that are sort of the idea and reasoning.
What?
Like you're the ones that are sort of like the reasoning or like the ones that bring it back to reality in a way.
I'm not so much sure that she is reality. I think it's more of the fact that she often gives.
Because she's the one that always was run the club when they weren't there. Also was the one that said like the reason why they should have the fight club because there's a lack of female solidarity at the school.
Well, true, but she does act dumb throughout the beginning of the film. Oh
yeah, and like she even has the idea of doing bombs, but like that's a character trait. That's just not really. That's just her. But the reason that I don't know how to put this, like her significance in the movie is not as, how do I put this? That's a joke, more as an actual human being, more than the other people in the movie. You see where I'm coming with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, because let me compare it to Superbad. With you, isn't your favorite character in Superbad McLovin?
I don't remember if we actually talked about favorite characters in that one.
No, but I feel like that's your type of character. Like she is basically the McLovin of this movie, to an extent. I'm reaching. Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. Who do you think, Sergio? What do you think?
I'm trying to think, but I don't know if I can. The fact is that this one just has a very much more goes through it a much more different way, so I cannot compare. I don't know if I can compare the two.
Okay. Well, in the advertising for this movie, they said it was the horniest movie of the 21st century. Do you agree with them?
Do I think so? I guess I'm looking for defining what do they mean by that.
I think as in the whole objective of the movie is to have sex, and as the movie goes along, there are sexy things happening in the movie.
So basically, the whole point of the movie is just to be horny.
Yes, but weirdly enough, it's not that raunchy.
Ron.
What? I'm
not sure if like actual raunchy stuff happens. It's more or less they just do and say a bunch of raunchy stuff.
Yeah, but it's more like I appreciate this movie for not going out the gross out humor route. Then anyway, there's no gross out things in it. You don't see anyone puking on screen. You don't even really see that many stomach sex. You don't even see any nudity in the movie. I mean, the most you get is like violence, but that's it. We need more movies like this, man. Ones that are more conceptually graphic.
Like Deadpool?
No, that one's visually graphic too. Are we on the same wavelength right now?
To be honest, I can't be sure. Because when it comes to this movie, I have no idea how to give my thoughts about it for the simple fact that it's not like the other ones where you can't tell where it's going to go or you don't know what it's doing, because you can clearly tell what it's doing. And it's very predictable in its story paths because they don't try to make it any more like existential or deeper meanings or anything like that. It just goes for this sort of story and sticks to it. And if something isn't lining up with it, they just show you that it's just a dumb humor movie.
Well said, Sergio. Yeah, it's a lie reveal trope movie. I'm not a big fan of those. I actually hate those type of movies. But the way this movie played it out, I thought it was kind of funny how they set it up and how they paid it off in the movie too. Like
with the girl getting beat up on the gym.
That also how they led with it, because when they started at the fair, they say, "Hey, what happened to your arm?" We never actually found out what happened to Jyoti's arm, first of all. But then she's like, "Oh, she ate shit." And they're like, "Oh, she ate literal shit. What the f-?" And they're like, "No, she went to juvie, okay? Basically just to leave her alone." Like, "No way, you went to juvie? Why did you get to juvie?" And the whole movie is pushed because of that, saying, "Oh my God, they went to juvie, leave them alone." And the reason they start the fight club and why people actually believe in them is because they thought they went to juvie. So I thought that was funny how this all started because they just wanted her to leave them the fuck alone. And it was just being sarcastic. And she ran with it. I thought that was funny. We don't usually see those type of lie reveal ideas. Usually it's the initiator lying at firsthand, like knowingly lying. This one, it was not knowing like how big it's gonna go with them lying. You know what I mean?
Basically, it's just told something that they didn't mean, and it was taken out of proportion.
Yes.
Kind of like El Dorado.
I'm gonna take your word on it because I haven't seen El Dorado.
You probably shouldn't say that because I'm pretty sure it's going to same thing like the Owl House where you were going to be like, why haven't you watched it yet?
Who do you think told me to watch El Dorado?
Who?
Mrs. Owl House.
Lola?
Yeah.
Okay. My points. That just proves my point.
Peacock got rid of it. Anyway, so let's go into our notes, Sergio. You have any notes?
Nothing we haven't already talked about.
Okay. Did I say my favorite characters in the movie?
Yes.
Who?
Wasn't it Mr. G?
I actually didn't say that. Wait, no, I didn't say he was my favorite character. I think he had my favorite quotes in the movie and favorite humor.
Well, then who's your favorite character?
My favorite character was Ayo Edebiri, Josie. I'm a fan of Ayo. I'm a fan of her work. I love almost everything. I love everything she's in. If you don't know her, Sergio, she was also in Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. She played April. She was also in the show called The Bear. I'm currently watching that on FX, and I am loving it. I think you might like it, Sergio. It's like a cooking show.
The Bear?
Yeah.
That is not a cooking show.
It is a cooking show.
I've seen some of it, and The Bear is about this guy named Wayne.
What show are you talking about?
They call it The Bear.
Tell me more about You're the Bear, Sergio. What you think is a bear?
From what I know, basically mostly just clips, but I have looked it up. Let's see.
Are you looking it up right now?
Yep. Is this the same guy from Gallagher? Gallagher's? Gallagher's Travels, I think it was. I forgot what it was. It's basically like a long-running TV show about this chaotic family. But the main point of it is just that the family is always dysfunctional and they're always having problems with money.
Shameless?
Oh, Shameless, yeah.
What did you say first?
Gallagher. Because that's their family name. They always refer to each other that way. And they're always saying, like, you're a Gallagher, we're Gallaghers, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So this is the bear, and he takes over his dead brother's shop?
Yes.
What's his name? The main character?
I don't remember. I just remember about the chef.
Because he looks a lot like this kid from this other one. I don't know what it was called. I thought it was called The Bear, but I guess not.
I'm not sure.
All right, then.
I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in right now, but I'm still watching it because there's a new season coming out. I'm gonna watch it just for her.
What were we talking about?
Ayo Edebiri.
Okay.
And what else was I gonna say?
You were saying she's your favorite character, right?
Yeah, she's my favorite character because she just was. I don't know. She just basically going through the motions. She's the Michael Cera of the movie. If we're comparing back to Superbad, where she has a crush on someone that she is like very content with waiting and taking her time with, and her best friend PJ is more of a head on first, saying we got to do it. We got to get this done. This would be the best way to get it done, so we can get laid sooner than later.
Basically, the opposite of you.
No, don't put me into this, Sergio, because I'm nothing like any of these characters in a movie. I don't do that. And PJ, she's a Jonah Hill character in the movie. Like we said, head first, always worried that she might happen too soon and not at all. If it doesn't happen now, it doesn't happen later. And even gets sort of a reverse Superbad where at the end of the movie she does not end with the girl at the end, which was a shocker to me when I first saw it when she's like she's straight. That caught me off guard.
Why?
Because you know how these movies go. Usually it's like, oh, she just didn't know yet. Like that's how usually it goes with movies like this.
To be honest, I saw that coming.
Well, I didn't. Because you're a nihilist, Sergio. That's why.
What's a nihilist?
You think negatively. I'm an optimist. What else? My notes. So Hazel's mom, there's a point in the movie where during the first self-defense club montage, we see Hazel's mom looking at her worried every time she walks through the door. The first time we see her, she's holding a jockstrap. Do you think that's foreshadowing?
I didn't see that.
Well, you don't need to. I took a picture of it because I knew you would say you didn't see that. See it now? For context, I'm showing Sergio the picture.
She's holding it?
Yes.
That's what that is.
Yeah, in the next shot, next time you see them, she has 3 different helmets in her kitchen.
Why 3?
She's going through a divorce.
Aren't all those supposed to be underage kids?
Not all of them. They could be 18. What?
How old is she?
No, it doesn't matter. If you question about age gaps and movies like that,
They do address this in the movie, saying it's pretty messed up.
they say because it's Jeff. That's why.
No, not just Jeff. It's because she's an older woman.
That too, and also because she's going through a divorce, so she's going through things.
Well, yes, but with people from people in high school students.
Yeah, it's part of the mourning period.
No, I mean, yes, people go through that, and they usually try looking for other partners, but they don't looking for high school students.
Dating at high school is part of the mourning period, Sergio. Do you not understand the reference I'm saying right now?
No.
From Scott Pilgrim.
No.
That was a deep cut, Sergio. Okay, I'm dropping some knowledge on you. I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you. So, in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, there's a part where Steven Stills is talking to Julie, his ex, saying that
Scott, I forbid you from hitting on Ramona, even if you haven't had a real girlfriend in over a year.
Hey, whoa. Scott's mourning period is officially over. He's totally dating a high schooler.
Dating a high schooler is the mourning period.
He's got a point.
Finally got to reference Scott Pilgrim. How long has it been? Like over 20 episodes? Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Okay, but counter to that is that they're not over 10 years apart.
Right. Scott Pilgrim's 22. She's 18.
I thought she was 17.
What? No. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. No.
Let me look it up.
No, I'm looking it up. Oh my gosh, she's 17 years old. Wait, no. In the movie, how old is she in the movie?
That's how old she's supposed to be in the movie.
No, that's in the comic. It could be in the comic.
But they take it straight from the comic.
Not everything from the comic, Sergio.
They even do it in the animated series.
I read the comic and the animated series and the movie. I've seen it all. She cannot be 18. No, she cannot be 17. I know it's Canada, but it's still our world. Come on, Max, you son of a bitch.
So many.
Come on. Where?
It says right here she's 17 years old.
No, that's for the animated. Wait, no, it's right here. Wait, nice
right
child.
here.
No, here it is. Wait, no. Shut up, Sergio. Let me see. I know this. Here it is. See, doorbell rings. That's from me. He goes to the door. Fuck me, it's 17. Fuck me. No. Everything I know is a lie. That's so creepy. Why is it 17? Why can't it be 18?
That's why everyone had a problem with him dating her.
In volume 6, she's 18. She's 18 in volume 6.
But that's after she graduates, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, and right now she's still. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, right here she's still in high school.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Oh God. F you, Sergio. Why didn't you make me look that up?
I didn't make you look it up.
You made me.
I mean, you didn't believe me, so I had to show you the hard truth, man.
I hate you.
Look on the truth.
Oh my God, I almost threw up. Oh my God. 17. Oh God.
Let it marinate.
Oh. I'm spitting up saliva, like moisture in my mouth. I'm spitting out.
Don't say it out loud, man. That's disgusting.
No. This is your fault. You started. You started this.
Movie Bottoms, where they talk about he messed up that a grown woman is sleeping with a high school student, even if he is 18.
He asked for a snack afterwards while he was holding a whole picture of graham crackers. Oh my God. I'm never letting you live this down, Sergio. I'm gonna bring it up every episode.
The fact that I told you that Knives was 17 when
the fact that you ruined Scott Pilgrim for me.
But I didn't ruin it.
You ruined it.
It's right there.
You ruined it.
Scott sus.
Sergio sucks.
I said sus.
I know. What were we talking about?
Well, the fact that that was weird that Jeff actually went into a relationship with Hazel's mom. But you were talking about how Josie is your favorite character.
Oh yeah, Josie's my favorite character. Yeah. Let's give our ratings. You go first.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to rate it, but I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
$5 long. What?
I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
You disappointed me, Sergio.
I know. What's your rating?
What do you think my rating is?
5 out of 5?
5 out of 5, baby! I love this movie. It was so much fun. I saw it again and again and again. Everyone I showed it to loved it except Sergio. And I'm willing to show it to everyone else ever. I'm always going to be the one to introduce the movie to people because no one's heard of it. And whoever has heard of it already saw it and loved it except Sergio. It's on Prime, so it'll be easier to show people. But even before it was on Prime, I bought it because I loved it that much.
I believe you instantly regretted it because you wanted to get it on Prime.
No, I didn't instantly regret it because it came on Prime like 3 months later. So I had a 3-month window where I can watch it whenever I wanted to.
What?
I had a 3-month window where I could watch whatever I wanted to with no one else seeing it.
That's the same thing, isn't it?
It's not the same.
Why not?
Because they have to pay for it, Sergio. People are better. People are more willing to watch if they have it on their streaming service than they are to buy it.
But you still paid for it.
Yeah, I paid for it because I wanted to watch it. Because I saw it in the theaters. I'm like, I gotta buy it.
It's the same thing as getting it on a streaming service, though. On
it's not
Prime.
the same, Sergio. Because
yes,
if you get it on Prime,
watch it anyway, anytime.
Sergio, if you get it on Prime, you don't get it. It comes with Prime. It's a difference. It's on the streaming service. It's free on the streaming service if you have Prime Video.
So
it's not the same.
You don't pay for it?
Yeah, I pay for it. Oh my God, am I having a stroke right now? I just thought I just said that. Anyway, okay. I'm not gonna do trivia. I think this episode is long enough.
I don't think there is any trivia for this one, is there?
There is trivia, but most of it is from Marshawn Lynch.
Oh. But
there is one more. There's one tidbit I want to tell you about. You know that while the film is set in present day, the wardrobe and settings range from the 70s to the 2000s.
That doesn't surprise me.
Aside from Tim using a flip phone and no smartphones were used or seen throughout the whole movie.
Do you think that was because they didn't want anyone recording anything and posting it on the internet or anything like that?
No, I honestly just think that's the vibe that the actors wanted to be. Like, it's sort of, it could be something semi-autobiographical in a way.
What?
It could be semi-autobiographical.
What does that mean?
Where they want to try and make it. No, actually, no, never mind. It probably they might just been trying to go with the timeless feel with the movie.
But wouldn't that make it feel dated because there's no modern technology anywhere to be found?
Yeah, but also makes it stay more timeless because the only footage you see is stuff that's from the 2000s. Only one time with the flip phone, but that's only for story purposes. That's it.
All right, son.
Also, it's funny. We have 2 movies in the same year with Ayo Edebiri where someone draws or writes on her locker. In the first movie was Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. They write Puke Girl on her locker. And on this one, they write Horny Freak on it.
Actually, they write a few. They write a few things.
Right, but I don't want to say it because I still want to. I want to have people like me, and I don't want to say the other word.
There wasn't there, but there was one thing they wrote on there that was after she got popular. What was it?
I don't remember. You let me look it up.
It was something positive. I don't really remember what it was though.
No, that was it. Yeah, it didn't show anything about that, man.
All right then.
Hate to break it to you.
All right, is that it?
No. Oh, now I know what I want to tell you about, Sergio. You know who PJ reminded me of?
Who?
Greg Heffley from Diary of a Kid.
I would say Josie reminds me more of him.
Who?
Josie.
Really?
Her mannerisms, her behavior, but PJ's attitude and her goals are similar to Greg's.
Yeah, even how she just is very direct to people about how popular they are. That reminded me a lot of Greg Heffley. They're saying like everyone in the school and we all got the 6 and 10s.
To be honest, I think that a lot of high school films take that kind of behavior that the Diary of a Wimpy Kid did with its characters because that is most similar to actual high school students.
Okay, I'm cutting this all out. Never mind. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll still be in here. Who knows?
You want to end it right here or not?
All right, let's end it. All right, so happy Pride Month, everyone. This was a fun one. I mean, wait, am I talking about the month or the movie?
You really gotta watch your wording.
You gotta watch your wording, man. You don't even say virginity.
All right, thank you, everybody. This has been a fun episode.
Happy Pride Month, everyone. Go be proud and loud and let everyone see your cheer and And to all a good pride.
Why are you trying to make it sound like a Christmas carol?
Yes, I'm not trying to make it sound like a Christmas carol. It just is. It's a magical time of the year.
What the?
What are you talking about? What? Everyone's happy. There's parades, Sergio. It won't be a magical time without parades, Sergio.
There's parades?
Yes, they're parades.
Oh, I never seen them.
Well, they're not outside your door. They're like out there. I'm pointing out everywhere, wherever you are in the Twitter sphere.
What?
In the Twitter sphere.
Do those even count as parades?
I'm just saying, people that use social media see the parades.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, gotta explain all my jokes. It's not funny how to explain them. All right, I'm Chance.
I'm Sergio.
Have a cinematic and proud night. Hey everyone, thanks for listening. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok at Brick Wall Cinema. Have a cinematic day.